Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Day Trader. My name is Martyn Lucas. Wow, what a day, what a week. I am the dip buying addict. There we go. Just saw Nicholas Morello pop up on the screen. There he is. Let's get straight into the trade. In fact, I better just clear that out a second before I go on to the next screen. Hang on a second. There we go. That was very quick. Can't believe how quick you got that comment in. Amazing. Let's get straight into the positions. You can see where we are right now. Starting to come up a little bit. It's been another brutal day, another difficult day. Let's get straight into the trades and see where we are. Let's go straight into it. If you've just tuned in today, subscribe, ring the bell, give us a thumbs up, let us know you're here. Fantastic. And I am the dip buying addict, Nicholas Morello. There he is. Welcome to you. First person in the show. Market profit. Hope you made it out okay. Brutal day. Everything getting margin called. Absolutely everything is getting margin called. I bought Boost on Discord. Did you buy Boost on Discord? What, our channel? I've always wondered if someone would ever do that. Do you mean our channel? You don't mean our channel, do you? Do you mean our channel? Robbie Cooper? I bought Boost on Discord. Hang on, that makes you a bit of a celebrity if you did. Do you mean our Discord server? Because that promotes it. Yeah, I did. Ooh, hello. Wow. Where does it tell me you've done that then? Let me go into server settings. I don't know where it says that. Show Boost progress bar. Yes, I'm showing that. Where does it say that then? Let's have a look. I don't know where it says that. The day trader server boost. I don't know where it says it. I'd like to know more about that. That's the very first time that anyone's ever done that. What an honor. What an honor, Robbie Cooper. Look on general chit chat. General chit chat. Okay, I'll go in there now. Let's have a look. Rob McLean. I bought into Robbie Biden. Where is it? I'm in general chit chat. I don't see anything. What should I see? Look on general chit chat. I'm looking on general chit chat. What should I see? This is general chit chat. Robbie Cooper. I don't see anything. What am I supposed to see? I've been watching this for a while to see if anyone would ever do it, but I'm sorry, I don't see what you've done, and I feel terrible now because you've gone to the trouble of doing it. And anyway, I'll come back to that because right now I can't see anything. I'm sure I'll get to learn. But anyway, thank you very much. I'll have to learn how it works. Bought 4 shares on the dips. What have you bought? Sell a sell price and already away with profit, albeit not greedy. There's Rob McLean. Market profit. You lose your voice, Martin. I hope you're doing okay mentally, though, on all of this. Things will get better one day. Yes, it's very, very difficult. Oh, look, we're going down again. We're going down again. I just can't get out of it right now. Just cannot get out of all this. Tether will get unpegged. Bitcoin Whopper drop is coming. Tether will get unpegged. Bitcoin Whopper drop is coming. Let's have a look. 28.9. Do you really believe that, Paul? Do you really believe that's the case? When do you think that's coming, Paul? What's your view? I've been eyeing up this for a while. The crash only hurts when you don't have extra cash to deploy. That's right. If you click my name in the general chat, it will say. If you click your name in the general chit chat, it will say. All right. Server booster. Oh, I see. I see, said the blind man. Server booster. Okay, look at this. Robbie over on Discord has bought a server booster to try to help us and promote us. So what does that actually do? I've been looking at it for a while. Never quite understood it. What exactly does that do? What positions did you sell to get out of margin? I sold my Coca Cola, but I actually got fully margin called today, and I've actually spent an hour on the phone with Robinhood. Sam, if you look on your YouTube channel now, you will see my channel is highlighted. Go and have a look. I'm in the process of recording your video for you, and then I'm going to post it to your channel, and then we will promote it in the show for you, and members will subscribe and follow and watch and enjoy, and it'll promote your YouTube channel, so get ready for a big boost. That's coming. Tell us about the Robinhood call. I will. I on the phone for an hour with Robinhood. Had a very, very deep conversation today, and I will share that with everyone once everyone gets in. And I now know a lot more information about Robinhood. Can you explain how the Robinhood call with Robinhood? I'm curious how the margin call process works. Yep. Oh my God, amazing. Thank you so much. There you go. That's part of it. That remains there as long as you stay a member. You'll always get more and more members, more and more subscribers. Obviously, if you cancel the membership, you lose the benefits. I know you said you wanted to cancel it straight away, and you are in your right to do that. But just remember, if you do, you lose all the benefits. It's like, you know, I want Sky Television, but I don't want to pay for it. You will lose the benefits, and I can't do much about that. That's a member privilege. Thank you very much, Leah. Okay, it promotes your Discord server, increasing its status and popularity. It moves your Discord server up the list when people search for it. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much. Robbie Cooper is a legend. I can't believe it. I was wondering what it would do, and we need to get to 500 followers so we can be searchable. I think it's 500. We're just coming up to 200 now, so we're starting to grow, no question about it. But thank you very much for that, for doing that, Robbie. I'll look into it in more detail when I'm off air today. All right. Now, this morning we had a bit of a catastrophe with somebody in India winning our cash prize. What we're going to do from now on is we're going to specify how you can receive the prize money, because they're in India, they couldn't use Google Pay, couldn't use Apple Pay, couldn't use PayPal. Couldn't use Cash App, and then they had all these Indian apps they wanted me to use, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. So hopefully we're going to get it sorted, but obviously right now they're asleep. When they wake up, hopefully we'll get it sorted. But from now on, I think we're going to specify maybe 3 or 4 ways we do it, and if you can't use those things, then, you know, whatever. But it was a little bit difficult, I'll be honest with you. So, when we get everybody here, I will tell you all about the phone call with Robinhood. So first of all, everyone, we've only got 7 likes. Everyone's falling asleep. Subscribe, ring the bell. Now smash the like button. I can't believe it. 7 likes. Check the screens. That's the lowest we've ever had. So let's get 1 minute on the clock. Smash the like button. What's happening? My profile is bleeding today. Yep, everybody is. It's very, very tough right now. 7 likes. We need 20 likes. We've got 21 watching. What's going on? All right. Nine likes. Come on, everybody. Smash the like button. You're always positive, mate. Buy the dip. Yeah, what's happening on portfolio today? Always positive. You've got to find the good things in everything in life. Smash the like button. There we go. This is a banging tune. Robbie Cooper likes the tune. All right. We got it up to 11. Still pretty quiet, though. I think we should bring up Mr. Mini-Me. Mr. Mini-Me, there he is. Smash the like. There we go. Smash the like button. Indeed. All right. Very, very tough day for everyone today. Very, very difficult today. We're all losing money. It's very, very hard. The S&P is down again today, 1.75. Target is up slightly. Walmart has been moving up a bit. Tesla is still falling. So I wanted to pause information about Bitcoin. Do you really think it's going to go to zero? Sorry, not zero. Where did you say? 20,000 or something? A big drop. Market profit might know more on Tether than me, but the likely Tether inflow is within months, and that's a crypto community consensus. Okay. You're always positive. Oh, you have to be, don't you? How many times can you buy the dip? I'm just about skin. Yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem. So when everybody gets in today and we've got like 20 likes because we're only 11, I will tell everybody about Robinhood. Margin, I now know all the ins and the outs of margin in detail. I also know about the ins and the outs of day trading as well. I spent an hour and a half on the phone with Robinhood, with the margin team and the trading team, and got all the information. Once we get the 20 likes, I will share the information with you. It's very, very important. Robbie, stick with us today, Robbie Cooper, because I want to highlight you today because you've done something wonderful for our channel. How much did you pay, Robbie? How much did you have to pay for that boost? I wonder when someone would ever do that. It's a really a big gesture, and I want to mention you in a minute and talk about it. So yeah, absolutely, I'm here. Yeah, stick with me, Robbie. I want to talk about it. Stay with me. Don't go anywhere. You're not allowed to go anywhere. You're not allowed to go anywhere. All right, over on Twitch now, we've got 26 followers. There we go. Now, one of the criteria for me to hit the target on Twitch is I need 3 people to open a second browser. I want you to make YouTube the focus, but if you're able to, if you're on a computer and you're able to open, or you've got a second device, if you're able to have Twitch open, that's great, because I need the followers, but I need the viewers as well. But don't abandon YouTube. Don't abandon YouTube. Keep YouTube open, but to try to get what I need on Twitch, I need it open. I need 3 viewers or something per stream to try and get that. Anyway, Queen, I'm sorry to hear that. The market will be back in a year, I imagine. What's Queen saying? Bitcoin is 7,000, I guess. Do you believe that? What's your belief there? I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Good man. Thank you very, very much indeed. Right. Once we get up to 20 likes, 20 people in the show, I will tell you all about the phone call with Robinhood. Very, very important phone call about margin and trading. And I have some very enlightening information. Very, very important information to share with everyone. It's very important stuff. Martin, going to drop knowledge. Yeah, I'm going to share with you a very important phone call. Between the Tether fiasco and new regulatory measure coming from Washington, crypto under pressure. I'll get off TikTok and watch this one. Yeah, I want to contact for you. What does that mean? I want to contact for you. I can't wait to see the video you're doing for me. Yes, Sam. It'll be on your YouTube channel, and next week my members will watch it. Subscribe, like, comment. It's what we all do for our members. All right. If you had $1,000 right now spare, what stock would you buy now for the long term, and why? I tell you what I would do right now and why. It would be most certainly Vanguard S&P 500. Boring, I know, but that's what I would do because you get the dividends, because you've got a spread of risk, and Tesla and Microsoft and Apple, all the top companies are in that list. That's where I would put it. This has been down now nearly 20%. Now, over 90 years, it's been up. Over 90 years, it does have between 10 and 20% a year. So, you know, definitely it's definitely got its history. I would certainly do Vanguard S&P. Hold Tesla tight, Martin. Right. I think we got enough people in now. Can everyone smash the like button? I'll tell you about our phone call, Robinhood. I have some answers to the questions that you all wanted the answers to. You wanted to know more detail about margin. You wanted to know more detail about trading, whether it's Robinhood or any brokerage. I now have the clarification on the phone for an hour and a half today. Right, we've got one more like to get and I'll share it. We've got 19 likes. Let me give a 1 minute on the clock. 1 minute on the clock. 20 likes. Let's do it. Would the real Satoshi please stand up? Please stand up. Say please stand up. Would the real Satoshi please stand up? Nakamoto. Oh, brilliant. Well, you never know. They might sponsor me. They might sponsor me. We were talking today. Right, okay. The portfolio is starting to come up a little bit. Getting a little bit of a uptrend at the moment. Okay, I think we've got enough people here now. So I'm going to explain to you all what we've resolved and what we've learned today. Very, very important. Okay. Tesla is number one stock with the biggest amount of holders to any other stock at 188,000 people, including S&P 500 and 100,000 people. I certainly would after all the things you do. Thank you very much, Sam. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so first of all, FOFO. That means something to some of you. First in, first out. FIFO, right? FIFO. First in, first out. So I spoke to Robinhood and I said, look, okay, I've got all these shares. I've been buying, I'm selling very, a lot in one day. A lot of my people that watch my show want to know about FIFO and what is the situation on Robinhood? How does it work? And because, as you know, I've been selling and buying shares and all the rest of it. Now, Robinhood, 100%, I've been on the phone for like an hour and a half today. Robinhood is FIFO, first in, first out. In other words, if you buy a share of Virgin, or let's just go simple, right? You buy a share of Tesla at $100, and then you buy another share of Tesla at $200, and then you sell a share of Tesla. It is selling your first share. Whatever, it's selling your first share. So if you bought your first share for 100, and now it's gone down to 80, you're not selling the share you just bought at 200, you're selling the first share you bought at 100. So it's first in, first out. That has now been confirmed. I said about FIFO, and you say it's rubbish and nonsense. Yeah, I was given information. I was given the information that the FIFO was all the shares are mixed together. It doesn't make a difference. That is incorrect. Sorry, Ali, you were right. I said FIFO too. I got dismissed. Market profit. I apologize. Apologize on air. I was wrong. Somebody else gave me the information who I respected, and it was incorrect. There's more information coming though. Robinhood operate on the first in, first out allocation. So what you buy first, when you sell, that's what it sells first. So what you have to do is, they said, you take note. You write down at the side of your trading screen, when I'm sitting down here, write down, okay, I bought a share of Tesla, and you scratch it off. You scratch it off. If you buy batches, maybe you buy 100 at a price, or you buy 1 at a price, okay? It doesn't matter. You write it down, and then you cross that off. That's what you sold. So whatever the price is, that's the price you sell it for, but it's selling the stock you bought first. Okay, so we've now confirmed that. And that apparently is the default for all brokerages. The default setting is first in, first out. So if you're buying a share or a group of shares or whatever, a number of shares, that's great. That's now the latest one. You're always selling the first ones, okay? It's all good, we learn. Okay, now then. I asked them, I said, well, that's pretty crappy for me because I didn't know that. I bought shares at Virgin Galactic at $70 and I sold and bought other shares at lower levels. I've lost some money there. And they said, well, you learn. And I said, yeah, I'm learning. And I'm very happy to learn and take it on the chin. Remember, it's always about how much you can take and keep coming back and keep getting up. So anyway, that's what they said. They also said that Robinhood have listened to that. A lot of people have made that point and they are building it into their portfolio. It's coming next. It's going to be an update on Robinhood that you can start to allocate the shares you're buying and selling, or rather the ones you're selling. So they've heard people say about it, they know about it, and they are working on it, and they are going to fix that. That's something coming. They didn't give me a time, but knowing how innovative Robinhood are and knowing the fact that they will sort it, I believe that's coming. Anyway, that's coming. Let me just read a couple more of these comments. Hello, Amrito Biswas. How are you? Come over to YouTube. That is why your average is never correct when you sell some shares. That's correct. Mutanella, the averages are incorrect. They're just merely a guide, merely for entertainment, really. It's not to be taken seriously. The averages are not important. You write down your trades, whether you use an Excel spreadsheet or however you do it. Right. You don't have to write it down, though. There's more information coming. Stand by. I've got more information for you, okay? So, FIFO is true. First in, first out. Default. Okay. So I said, can I change that? They said the app is coming. An update for the app is coming where you'll be able to choose which stocks you sell. They haven't given me a time, but that is coming. Number 2. The next point is that you... I've now got an email from Robinhood giving me my full breakdown of my portfolio. Okay, so I can go through every stock and go, right, this was the first one I bought, and this is the one that sells first. Okay, and it lists it all out. And what you could do is, you can't change the default setting, but you can fix the problem. And how you do it is, if I buy a share of Tesla now, and then I sell Tesla now, I want to sell the one I've just scalped. I can do that on Robinhood. I can do that before the share has settled. It takes normally 2 working days after the day of trade. So the good practice will be, at the end of the day, I can reply to this email. They've now sent me an email and I can reply to it. Okay? Or just create a new email. But they've given me an email address to reply to, right? I can tell them, and they've sent me an email with a specific way of writing it down. Like a template, a PDF template. And it will say what stock I bought, what time, what day, the price, blah, blah, blah. And I can request for it to sell the last share, not the first share. And they will do that for me. They will do that. So you can't change the default setting, until the app has an update, but it's coming. But you can request within 2 days, before the stock is settled, which ones to sell. That's great news. Doesn't help me now for what I've done in the past. Doesn't help me at all. They can't fix what I did in the past. But if whatever I bought today on Tesla, bearing in mind, though, I've been buying and selling, buying and selling, and buying and selling all at the same time. So I've only got 12 shares. So the shares I bought 50 shares ago, they're gone. And all the last 12 have all been done in the last, day anyway. So it doesn't really matter. But they're all wiped out. I can send them an email and I can say, I want to sell the last one, and they will update it and they will sell the last one. So that's great. Now we all know. Let me read some of these comments. That's the reason why when you bought and then sold right away, it brought down your cost basis. That's right. That's the reason why when you bought and then sold right away, it brought down your cost basis. You can do that in TradingView with your market orders. They told you to use a pen and paper. Well, not literally a pen. Just write it down. Take note of it. You can do that in TradingView with your market orders. They told you to use a pen and paper. I'm not being literal, of course. That's what I do with my trading log. At least I'm doing something right. Ali Isles, you are doing it right. Trading 212 in the UK shows top holders, and the list is as following: 1 Tesla, 2 Apple, 3 NIA, and so on and so forth. There you go. Most brokerages allow you to do that. Good. Well, Robinhood are doing that now. I reckon next week will be a very green week for Tesla, going back over $700. Let's hope so. Hello, Amrito. You're over on Facebook. You need to be on youtube.com/thedaytrader1. Come and join us. Minus 10%, not a good day for you. Not a very good day at all. Awful. Oh, well, that's good. So we need Robinhood in the UK. There you go. Now you know how to fix the problem. Now we'll come on to margin. If no other broker is doing that, that'll be a huge for Robinhood. So they have sent me an email. I'll show you what I can. Robinhood, here we go. Robinhood support. Let me show you a minute. Show you what I can. Portfolio. Yeah, I can't really show you much here. But anyway, so if you buy on Robinhood, yes, it sells your first shares first. But if you, I will actually share with you the email once I've done this, gone through my email. I'll probably share with you tomorrow or Monday. The email you need, the contact for them, and you can say, right, I bought Amazon today and I want to sell today's shares, not the first ones. So you can do that. So that's great to know. All right. Now we're going to come on to the Robinhood, the margin. This is another important one. Mike, I know that if Tesla will split as predicted, our losses will be divided, or our gains of losses, and then we have a chance to go higher. When you have a stock split, it tends to drive the price higher. Yes. Nicholas eTORO, do it. As much as I hate eTORO, they have that right already. Sir, inbox, please. You want my YouTube account, where we are right now? Okay, let me come over to YouTube. Where are you now? I will give you the view. And then next I'm going to... Hang on. I'm trying to open up this message for our friend from India, Amrita Biswas, I think it is. Okay. Flipping heck. So much stuff here. Right. Okay. Here we go. I'll give you the show where we're live right now. And now I'm going to explain what happened about margin as well. Okay, I'm going to share my margin information with you as well. Okay, now Amarito from India, I'm giving you the YouTube link of where we are right now. There you go. There it is. Click on that and you can be in. All right, Amarito, I've given you the information you need. All right, okay. That's why I take a screenshot of every transaction I make. There we go. That's how you can do it. Yes, we should trade. We should be making trading logs. Absolutely, we should. I wanted to make sure that everybody had that information. Now then, moving on to margin. Margin on Robinhood is a lot more of a concern than I first was led to realize, because of the fact, first of all, the trades that I've been doing. On top of that, margin. So I was asking the guy. I said, look, my balance is 36,000 right now. If I sold all my margin, right, if I closed all my positions right now, would I have $36,000 in my portfolio? And he said, yes, absolutely right. Right, because your margin is your overall investment. The value of your investments are double that. They're up in the sort of 70s, 72,000. That's my overall balance of my assets, and I'm going to see if I can share that with you right now. I'm trying to share with you as much information I can without giving away my account number, and I'm afraid I can't do it. Yeah, my account numbers, I don't want to show that. But anyway, to cut a long story short, my total market value of my investments is 84,593. Okay? I have 84,593. That's what I have. So he said, you are very, very comfortably off right now. All right? Very comfortably off. And I asked the question. I said, so I've got $36,000 in my account. If I've sold all my stocks, closed all my position, he said, yeah, you have. I said, is it possible I can go to zero? He said, well, the reason why margin call is there is to protect you and limit the risk. If we eliminated the margin call, it could go down and down and down to zero. Now you go, okay, my portfolio goes to zero. Yes, but there's one more point to that. You still owe the money that you've borrowed. If Tesla suddenly go to zero right now, if suddenly Tesla goes to $20, suddenly it crashes. All of a sudden, Tesla goes to $20. If you've borrowed $5,000 to buy Tesla, you still owe $5,000. And in that case, you could be in trouble because your portfolio would not cover the money that you owe. So that's not good. So right now I am looking at trying to reduce my margin. It's not about he used the analogy, the edge of a cliff. You want to step back away from the cliff, but you don't want to necessarily sit back in your house 20 miles from the cliff. You want to move back from the cliff. So right now I'm sitting on the cliff, right? My margin is always on the line. I have to move back away from the cliff, and the further I go away from the cliff, the more I'm reducing my risk. Essentially, the more I'm reducing my risk. But obviously, if I sell now, if I go to Tesla and go, right, Tesla's going to go to $200. Some people think it's going to. Market Profit thinks it's going to. If I believe that, and Market Profit is right, he is absolutely right, I should sell right now. Market Profit, if you believe, and I believe that Tesla's going to $200 and Bitcoin's going down to zero and all the rest of it, I should sell my shares and take the loss. That is why Amazon, and that is why Ford took a loss with Rivian, because it protected their company. They lost a lot of money, but it protected their company, and I get that now. I get that now more than ever. So let's read some of these comments. Ali says you can also do last in, first out, which would be better for you. Ask Robinhood to do that. Ali, you can't do that. They are working on that for an update on their app, but you can't do that currently. The way you do that is, like I said, you buy today and then you send them the email and say, I want you to sell these particular shares. But you can't just go, hey, mate, can you sell some shares? You have to go through and present it in a certain way, giving all the information, properly. All right? But that's what you can do. But you can't. There's not a default setting now where you can go last in, first out. That currently does not exist, but that's what the email's for. Martin, what if Tesla will split as predicted? Our losses will be divided, our gains. Yeah, we've covered that one. Hi Martin, how are you? Martin, if Tesla splits as predicted, our losses will be divided. And we'll have a chance to gain. No, hang on, Mike. If the stock splits, our losses aren't divided at all. That's not what happens at all. If you have got one share of Tesla worth $100 and the stock splits to 10 by 10, 1 for 10, you've now got 10 worth $10 each. It's still worth $100. You've not gained or lost anything. Okay? If the stock splits 1 to 10, and you had $100 for one, you've now got 10 for 10. What it does do is encourage people to buy in because they can contract trade options, in other words, because you need 100 to be able to buy a contract on options, and also it encourages people to buy in because it psychologically seems cheaper. But no, you don't gain by it being divided by 10. No, I want to be absolutely clear on that. Market profit. I believe Elon is liquidating Tesla stock today. He has a substantial amount of his stock as collateral for the Twitter acquisition. He's also going nuts on Twitter talking about Bill Clinton and, yeah, I know. Let's have a look. I have a template for trading logs. If anyone wants it, I can post it on Discord. That would be useful. Thank you. Let's scroll down. That's why margin, here we go. That's why margin is so dangerous. Thank you for warning new investors of the dangers of margin. Yeah, it's very, very important that if you, I have hit margin. Now, there's nothing better in life than first-hand experience. I don't like yesterday when Kevin was talking about bankruptcy and all the rest of it. I went bankrupt once. I have now lived through margin call once. There's nothing better than experience and hearsay and somebody on YouTube blabbering on about it. It's important to share real life, real experiences. And I have been in and out of my margin now for weeks. And nothing bad has happened. Nothing bad has happened. I've just had to either put more money in to go above or sell something. But the margin call is there to limit the risk, to prevent me going down and down and down to zero. But the stock can go so low very, very quickly that even with the margin call in place, you may end up not having enough money in your portfolio to pay off your margin. So that is correct. So the figure showing is the balance less margin. Correct. Absolutely correct. My total balance is, I just told you, like $80,000. Right? But it doesn't show that on your portfolio. What it shows is the value of your money, what you've put in, the stocks you've got, in total, with the profits and the losses, the ups and the downs, the positive and negative, that's how much money I have. That's how much money I have. But if the stocks went low enough, I still owe the same amount on margin, what I've borrowed. That's what the margin is. The margin call is to do is to tell you need to sell something now. You need to reduce the risk now. That's not the end of the story. The stocks could continue to fall, and in the end, you would owe more money than you may have in your portfolio. That is the real risk. So there you go. Dasha is here. Dasha was here yesterday. We had Peru Invest buy a song for her, which was Brothers in Arms, and we were just about to play it for you, and you disappeared. So if you stick with us, we will play your song today because we didn't do it yesterday. We had a vote, and the vote was Brothers in Arms, and it was for you, especially for you. So if you want me to play it, I will play it live in the show. All right. So the figure showing on Robinhood is your balance less the margin. It's your net if you sold it right now. Correct. Correct. Amerito Biswas on Coinbase. Come and join us on YouTube. That's where we're talking. We can't communicate with you very well on Facebook. Come and join us on YouTube. Amazon AMA-ing pump into I'm not sure what that means. Market profit. Need to say that again. Sorry, mate. Work is crazy right now. No problem. Thank you, Martin. You're very, very welcome. So has that explained it now? Does everybody now understand FIFO, first in, first out, and everybody understand more with margin? So my current investment is nearly 80,000, but what I have is 36. I still owe what I borrowed until I paid it off. Now, if Tesla goes to $200, there may be no money to pay off my margin. So that's the extra dangers of margin, all right? So I do need to reduce my margin. Now, I can either do what Amazon did and Ford did and sell at a loss and get out of it or reduce it, or I can add some more money. I can't add any more money. Robinhood not available in my country. I know that, Amrito. Yes, I know that. But you can still be here on YouTube, though. Come and join us on YouTube. YouTube is definitely available in your country. All right. So there we go. Target. So what I need to start doing now is get away from the cliff because we are in a very difficult time. Obviously, if I sell when I'm down, do you help me? Yes, we help people. But you need to come onto YouTube. Is Tesla screwed? Right. I just want to put a big shout out, everybody. To grow our family, we're growing it on TikTok. We're growing it on Twitter and Twitch and all these wonderful places. One of the things that we're doing on Twitch right now, we've got 2 viewers. Thank you very much indeed. We need 3 per show to be able to hit our target. So we need 1 more person to pop into Twitch just for a minute. Keep 2 browsers open. But a huge shout out on everyone. This channel is growing. And one of the big helps is Robbie Cooper. Robbie Cooper on Discord has purchased on Discord a boost. And what that does, that promotes our server. Thank you very, very much, Robbie Cooper. Thank you so much indeed. And he's put it in general chit chat. Let's help promote this Discord and help Martin grow. He deserves it. That's very, very nice of you for doing that, Robbie Cooper. So, thank you, everyone, give a shout out to Robbie Cooper. He's a member here on the channel, and he's also purchased a boost for our Discord, which promotes our channel, makes it grow quicker. And the idea of that is, once we hit, I think, 500, we've got 185 right now. Once we hit 500, it's searchable. People can search for our Discord channel, and then they'll find the YouTube channel, which means they'll find the members' channels, and all the rest of your videos, and all the rest of it. So we all win. So, Robbie Cooper, a huge shout out to you. Thank you. And the more people that we can get as well, of course, to help Zach's Development Alert Uganda, fundraisers, all of that. The more people we can get in here, the better. We're getting a bit of a bounce right now at the end of the day. 15 minutes to go. What does everybody think? What about Bitcoin? Is it going back up again? Everyone's telling me that we're about to get a big drop. I'm here, found you on TikTok. There you go. Jason Stolfer. Thank you very much, Amrito. I'm here, found you on TikTok. Yes, you did. So TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, all these great places help us grow here on YouTube. So I am looking now. Now I know that extra information about FIFO, first in, first out. Got to be very, very careful when I trade from now on. I'm going to start writing down all my trades. Robinhood have sent me a full printout. I don't need paper and pen. I'll have another computer over here with all my trades, and I will know for the day what I'm looking to do. I will go, right, I've got Tesla here. My oldest trade was at $100. So that's what I'm selling today if I sell. It doesn't matter what I buy, but what I sell does matter. That's the first thing. And the second thing is market profit. You'll like this one. I feel it is time to reduce my risk and clear some of my margin. That was a short bear market. E-Trade is what I use. There we go. Some great comments coming in. I was trying to tell everyone about LIFO a few weeks back, and I said to you, Fusion, that I would read into it and study it, and I spent an hour and a half on the phone with Robinhood, and I brought you that information today. All right, so there we go. We now know. And thank you, Fusion. I think it was you, actually, who brought it to my attention. In fact, it was you, because I've got a message here on my notes to look into it, and I finally got round to it. So, Fusion 301, market profit, thank you for you guys bringing that to my attention, and we now know the situation. And otherwise, you get crazy wash sales. And also, remember, Fusion, you've just tuned in, you probably missed the last part of it. If you do buy on Robinhood, and you do want to sell your most recent stock, your most recent share, you can. You simply send them an email with the information that I was explaining earlier in a proper format, and they can adjust it. As long as the stock hasn't landed, it takes 2 days after the trading day, apparently, for it to do that. If it's not fully processed, they can amend it, and they can do that. There you go. That's what you can do. That's why you need to take note of your trades, understand a bit more depth of it, and yes, you can. So I'm going to be doing that from now on. That's an extra thing I'm going to be doing from now on. But also, now understanding the extra risks involved with margin, I am going to start to reduce my margin. Now, I can't do it with adding any more money, sadly enough, because that's what I'd like to do. That's the best option. Best option is you put all, pay off the margin with cash. I can't do that. I haven't got it. So I am going to have to try and sell some stocks. Now, sadly, some of my stocks are down. And Grandad Silvio says hello. Grandad, let me do one for Grandad Silvio. Grandad Silvio, you are the granddad of Deep in the Money. Lovely to have you here. Grandad Silvio, I hope you're very well. Where are you in the world today? This is for you. And I wish you all the very, very best. We're live on YouTube, and we're sending you all our love to you from all the Day Trader family, and particularly Deep in the Money. There you go. Take care of yourself. There's Grandad Silvio. If you have a wash sale, let's have a look at Nicholas' comment here. If you have a wash sale, you can't write off taxes. Right? Is there other dangers? Write off taxes. Right? Is there other dangers? If you have a wash sale, you can't write off taxes, right? Is there other dangers? Well, that's correct. If you've lost no money on a stock, you've lost no money, so you can't have a tax write-off because you've not lost any money. That's right. It's only if you lose money on a stock, you can write it off. I still don't understand margin. I don't think I would ever use it. I'm going to make a proper video on margin where I can show you more information. Obviously, I don't want to, on the live show you my account and all the rest of it. Well, I mean, you see my account, but the only thing I don't want to show you is my actual account number, because some people would, try and hack my account. But I will make a video on it. Thank you, Martin. You made his day, making him smile. You're very welcome. So, market profit, what is your reaction to all of that? Knowing now what I know about FIFO, knowing what I know now about margin, what's your reaction to that? No, I gladly share that with you. I thought I just did that. I will tell you right now, what you're looking on the screen now is what I am worth. I am worth 36,974. That's what I'm worth right now. My brokerage holdings, including margin, is 81,000. I have $81,054.87 at this precise moment. That is what my stocks, that is the amount I've invested in the stock market. And that obviously includes the margin. So the difference between 36.9 and 81, that's how much margin I've got. Essentially, it's double. I mean, that's a rough way of looking at it. But the reason why it's more complicated than that is every stock you buy has a different risk. So margin is placed on it differently. It's like if you borrow money from the bank to buy a house, you'll have one interest rate. If you borrow money from the bank to buy a sports car, you'll have a different interest rate. Does that make sense? That's a good way of explaining it, I think. Every stock has its own risk, has its own interest rate, if you want to put it like that. Does that make sense? So, anyway, that's the best way to put it. And margin is all about managing risk. The more risk you take, the more potential gains you have. The more money you borrow on margin, the more stocks you buy on the dip, potentially the more money you can make. But if the stocks go down, you might owe more money than is in your portfolio to be able to pay off your margin. That's very, very important. Yeah. Fusion. I can't pay taxes if I haven't earned a profit. That's absolutely right. If you've never made any profit, you've made no money, you don't owe any. You don't owe any taxes. Absolutely. If you lose money, anyway. This has been sent in now. Look at this. Tether is collapsing. Once the peg soon breaks, Bitcoin will witness the largest and fastest crash ever. Let me blow that up. Crypto whale. Tether is collapsing. Once the peg soon breaks, Bitcoin will witness its largest. The trouble is with this stuff, this is the problem that everybody has so much mistrust in the markets. The very fact it was written by a crypto whale. Whales want us to sell all our Bitcoin so it crashes and they can buy it cheap. And that's the problem. People believe that. They believe what we're being told is all a lie. So it's very, very difficult to know what to do. I am now feeling that with the market, he's one of the best. Okay, Paul, I respect that. You know, you're a member of the family here. You're part of the show. You're a moderator on my channel. You're a long-term serving member. I trust all my members, absolutely. 100%, otherwise what's the point? So I am thinking right now that with what we now know about the markets, with what we know about where we're going, with how much inflation is affecting and the war is inflation, uncertainty, I am thinking I need to reduce my risk. And one of the best things I can do would be to sell my Bitcoin. Right now, if I sell my Bitcoin, I'm down $646. You can see it on the screen. All right? So if you're liquidated, your portfolio will still have to pay Robinhood 40 grand. Hang on, Paul. Liquidating is when you sell a stock. If I liquidate, I sell a stock, right? If I go below margin, there's a line. That is all it is. It's a line in the sand which dictates risk, right? We're trying to my broker, Robinhood, is trying to protect me from ultimately losing all my money. So when the account goes below a certain line, margin call, it means that you need to liquidate an asset. You either put some money in or liquidate an asset. Okay? If you don't do that, if you go, I'm not doing anything, and you go and put your head into the sand, or you don't turn on your account, or I don't go on YouTube for a month, I just sit on the beach. If the shares go down and down and down and down and down and down and down, at each point it hits the line, Robinhood will sell something that'll put it above the line. Then it goes down and down and down and down and down, hits the line. They will sell something, so it will go above the line. And then down and down and down and down, and the shares keep going down until hypothetically, all my stocks are worth $1. I've got $1 of Tesla and $1. I still owe what I borrowed from them in the first place. They'll come knocking on my door and say, hey, you owe us some money. So that's what can happen. So one thing I've always said, even before the wisdom of market profit, was it's easy to make money on the stock market. The hard bit is managing risk and keeping it. And right now, we're all experiencing dips and dips and dips. So we're all buying the dips. But at some point, you have to go, this is too much risk. We all agree eventually things will go up. Even the most pessimistic person in the world will say, you know, the stocks will go up. Of course they will eventually, unless the company goes bust. Of course, if the company goes bust, if Tesla goes bust, it goes bust. But you need to step back from the cliff edge. Have you actually borrowed money from Robinhood? That's what you're doing. By using margin, you are using Robinhood's money to buy the shares. That's why, looking at the 37,000 here, this amount here we're looking at right now, that's why that balance doesn't show $80,000, because they've not put their purchases on top of that balance. I've still bought those shares, but that's what I am worth. This figure here shows the money I've put in plus or minus my profits and losses. So if I put in if I start today on Robinhood, I've got no money, I start at zero, I put in $10,000, I've got a portfolio of $10,000. I've got no shares, no stocks, I've got $10,000. And then I buy with my $10,000 Tesla. I've now got $10,000. If Tesla goes down by 50%, I've now got $5,000. Make sense? If I use margin, if I use the house's money, the broker's money to buy Tesla, and I spend $10,000 of their money to buy Tesla, I don't suddenly have $20,000, right? All I have is the profit and the loss of the extra shares. That makes sense? I've got my $10,000 and I've spent $10,000 of their money. I've not got $20,000. I've still got 10. But now Tesla's gone up. I've gained 1,000. I've got 11,000. Tesla goes down by 1,000. I've now got 9,000. Does that make sense? And what the margin call is to protect this balance from going too low so I can't pay off the debt. But if it goes too low too quick, that is what could happen, that I couldn't pay off the debt. So there we go. Now then, while we've been speaking, we've had an amazing hour. We've gone up nearly $2,000 in an hour. This might be a very, very good time to liquidate some of my riskier stocks. There's too many people saying similar things in the crypto space, especially some of the good ones. I follow. It's an opinion. It's something we would consider or approach with caution. Tether views. There we go. Thank you, Paul B. Right. So everybody understand. Now, right now, we've had a very good hour. If I'd sold out an hour ago, I would have missed out. And that's why you want to be in the market. Because if I'd sold out, I would have missed all those gains. I would have missed all those gains. So obviously now we've had a good hour. I've had a chance to get back $2,000. Wonderful. But maybe it's time now, with the knowledge that we've gained extra today, to make some hard decisions. Ford weren't stupid. Amazon weren't stupid when they sold at a loss. They're far cleverer than we are. And that's what they did. Now then, you can see a lot of my stocks now have returned green. Look at all these greens all of a sudden. So what is potentially a huge risk right now? Well, Bitcoin. A lot of people are saying that Bitcoin could go down, but no one knows. No one knows. But if I sold all my Bitcoin now, I would lose $600, but my margin position would improve dramatically. I would put 2.5 grand back in the account, and the balance wouldn't go up. If I sold 2.5 grand of Bitcoin now, my balance wouldn't change, but my margin certainly would. So we're having a very good run now. What's your biggest position? My biggest position is VU. Biggest position by a long way is VU. I'm down 1.5 grand on VU. I'm down 8%. But would you rather hold VU, giving you a dividend, a guaranteed dividend of the best companies in the world with the longest history, or would you rather hold Bitcoin and get out of crypto altogether and be done with it? And if I do sell it out now, that would be it. It'd be pointless to come back. Because if you've already lost that much, you've made that decision to leave, it would be pretty pointless to buy back. Unless Bitcoin went to $1 and you thought, okay, I'll buy it for $1 and now I don't care anymore. I'll just leave it. There's that way of looking at it. What I could do is I've got BSV. I've got 2 shares of BSV. According to market profit, according to Peru, the real Bitcoin, it's $50 a coin. I own a whole coin. Just keep BSV and hope it goes to $1 million and sell out a Bitcoin. So if you take a $800 loss on VU, you gain 8 grand. Let's have a look. VU. So if you take an $800 loss on VU, you gain 8 grand. Thereabouts, yeah. Yeah. It's not as black and white as that, because every stock has a different margin risk. Remember I just said if you borrow money to buy a house, it's different than borrowing money to buy a sports car. If you look at this one, the margin requirement on VU is low volatility, and the margin maintenance is 25%. Very different if we now scroll up to, if we go look at SPCE, for example, and we look at the margin requirement for SPCE, it's a medium risk. Look, medium risk, but it's got a 45% requirement. So if I sell my Virgin Galactic, that will reduce more of my margin than VU will. The margin expert at Robinhood said to me, "You're managing your account very well." Because he said a lot of people don't, they'll get into debt, they'll borrow money, they won't be proactive, they're not watching it. Yeah, it gets very complicated. It's not straightforward. We're trying to simplify it, but it's not a simple thing. And they have said to me, they also said to me, we appreciate this conversation. They get people on Robinhood calling them up, shouting and screaming. They put the phone down. They say, we won't be abused over the phone. You have to take it on the chin. I've lost everything in the past. I know how hard it is. You have to be, polite and in control and composed, like Market Profit is saying now. And you have to do, you know, there's no point me being angry with Robinhood. This is my money. You've agreed all the risks when you sign up, when you go on the stock market. It's your responsibility. You've got to do, you know, and there you go. Congratulations on staying composed and making rational decisions today, Market Profit. I appreciate that very much. What is the upside of margin? The upside of margin is equally as good as the negative. If you've got, like I have got, when I first came into the market, I only had $5,000. My income was wiped out due to COVID. No gigs. Couldn't do any gigs anymore. So I'm in my studio building a YouTube show, trading. I had $5,000. I had to grow that money. I had to grow. So as I grow, and I was very lucky after COVID, things exploded. Things went up very, very quickly. I was very lucky. Then things started to tank. December, January, February. So I kept putting more and more money to back up my account, which is the right thing to do. If you've got money and you don't have to sell when you're down, you will win. The rich will always win. If you can put money in rather than sell when you're down, you'll win eventually. No question about it. You just keep buying the dips all the time, other than the companies that go bust, of course. But the ones that don't, you'll eventually win. But if you run out of money, you can't put money in. The benefit to margin is you've got more money to buy more shares, and if those shares go up, you make a lot of money. You can't get rich on the stock market if you've only got a couple of dollars to spend. You know, if you put a couple of dollars in and it goes up 100%, you've got $4, right? I mean, that's it. Whereas if you put $1 million in and it goes up 100%, you've got $2 million. The more you put in, the more you can go up. But the more you put in on somebody else's money, the more you can go down, because you still owe them the money you borrowed. If I only use my own money and I go down until I come back up again. But if you use somebody else's money, you still owe them the full amount you borrowed. They don't care that the stocks have gone down. If you borrow 10 grand from somebody, they still want 10 grand back. They don't go, well, your shares have gone down, so don't worry. You can pay us back 8,000. We still want 10. So you pay the interest, plus you owe them the same money you did when you started. That's why margin is risky on that basis. Meet Kevin got destroyed today on Tesla. I bet he did. You use someone else's money to invest, so you have more money. You just borrow it. That's right. That's right. Fusion's explained it there. Nice day for some Tesla shopping over here. Sit back, have a gin, and look forward to next week. That's another way of looking at it. Only invest in money you don't need for 5 years. That's Nicholas Morello's point. Market profit. If you are a well-seasoned day trader that have tight stop losses and understand technicals and support level margins, can be beneficial. If you don't, it's detriment, in my opinion. There we go. That's market profit, and he's not wrong. Market profit, yes, unless you are having a huge bull run like the last 2 years, not this year. That's right. Yes, Fusion, not in today's markets. There you go. So, right. Now the bell has gone, we're starting to see a little fall again. Only for a second. There we go. It's corrected itself. Only for a second. We're back up again. There we go. We've had a good end to the day. 37,000 again. Now, if I sell my positions, I then basically, it becomes cash. If I sell all my stocks today, I'm worth 77,389. I have plenty of money in my portfolio to pay off all my margin. Margin is done. Margin is finished. I've got $37,000 worth of stock. Yep. Absolutely right. And we just have to go up from there. But I've lost a lot of my own money, my own profits, and I've lost a lot of Robinhood's money. That's gone. That's done. Going to make it much, much more difficult for me to get to $200,000 and reach my targets. So there we go. Whereas, if I hold on, I put more money in. We've established I can't do that because I haven't got any money to put in. If I hold on and do nothing and these stocks eventually return, great. I'll go up a lot because I've got a lot of money invested, right? What was your account before the drop? Well, the drop started, if we go back to my main portfolio, the drop started in December. Late November, it all started. Look at that. Look how high we're there, look. 72. And here it comes. We had a small bounce back in March. If only I'd sold on March 28th. Market profit told me to do. I'd be at 65 grand now. I'm not telling anyone what to do, but if you are in high PE ratio stocks such as Tesla, you're going to be in a world of hurt as we see earnings compression. There you go. He's right. He's right on that point. See that, look? 65,000. And so basically, I started to put margin here when all this crashed. Okay, we had this wonderful upswing. Oh, great. Look, margin's brilliant. I love margin. I bought margin here. Started you, margin's great. And then this happened. And at what point do you go, okay, I want to get out? You always think, well, I'll keep holding. And we've had a bit of a recovery, as you can see. But now it's going down again. And we don't know. Tesla 458 bottom. I'm loading the boat there. Let's have a look. Tesla 660. Okay. Anyway, we didn't run a commercial today in the show, so I've lost all my money today. I was talking to you and I forgot to run a commercial. So let me run a quick commercial. I can't believe I didn't earn any money from today's show. So if anybody wants to give me a super chat, donations much appreciated. Yeah, I should have done I'm going to do a quick ad now, but I've missed out on 2 ads. Never mind. Here's the first one. Damn it. Can't believe I did that. Never thought we would see Tesla at these prices again. No, nor did I. That's the other thing as well. Market profit is in a different situation. Everyone's situation is different. The rules are the same for everyone. But everyone's position of entry is different and exit is different. We're all coming into the market at different points, different times. But anyway. I think it's a good time to end right there. Thank you for another week. Thank you for being here. But I think it's now time to end our show. Thank you ever so much, everyone who followed me on Twitch. We've got 26 followers now. And there we go. You have to learn that taking losses is not losing. Sometimes you win when managing your profit and losses. You're absolutely right. I agree with that 100%. So there we go. We are back on Monday, of course, for the opening bell. Let's hope we have a better week next week. The pain can't last forever. What goes down must come up. What comes up must go down. I mean, it's all part of the course. But so I put into 25,000 and lose 6. That's okay. No, it's not okay, Mike. There's an understanding between what market's saying and what we want to do. When you invest and you lose money, sometimes you have to take the pain. It's as I have done today. I sold my Coke. I had $2,000 of Coke today. Coke, what a great company. What a brilliant company. Always make money on Coke. I've always done well, plus dividends. I sold today at a $100 loss. I want Coke to go up, but Coke isn't listening to me. And there it is. Mike's having a lot of pain right now. We all are. We all are. That might be a win in the next 6 months, Mike. We just have to manage profits and losses. I wish we could trade pre and post market in the UK. Yes, I can trade now until 7 o'clock, which is another 3 hours, 2 hours 45 minutes. I've lost in the market 3 years in 3 times in 50 years. Wow, congratulations, Mike. I've lost in the market 3 times in 50 years. All this talk of Coke is making me thirsty for a Coke. Chin up, Mike. There we go. We're all here. We're all supporting. That's what this channel's about. Right. We got 27 watching and 27 likes. You can't get better than that. Let's see if we can have a 1 minute on the clock and get 30 likes just for the hell of it. And then we'll do day trader of the day. You ready? Day trader of the day. I don't know why I pressed that one. That's the wrong one. That's a good view, isn't it? And I ain't done that one before. All right, here we go. Let's do a 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. That isn't going to work because, in fact, I'm not. Hang on, I'm in the wrong screen. Don't worry about me. There we go. Forget that idea. I'm back there again. All this talk of Coke reminds me of my disco days. Yeah, for me it was Adam and the Ants, and Adam and the Ants with the white stripe across my face and a scarf hanging off my trousers. Anyway, okay. The markets are now closed. We've still got that little bit of after hours. It's made a bit of a recovery. Remember, though, Bitcoin will trade 24/7. Don't be surprised with all of this if by Monday I've sold all my crypto. It's quite possible. I could have enough. I could sit down and really think this through. Unfortunately, Amarito, yeah, how are you? You keep talking on Facebook. I wish you'd join me on YouTube. I gave you the link. Anyway, Mr. Carl Scott down 1.86 today. Let's do day trader of the day. Here we go. Day trader of the day. Wait till I put my score on the door. Here we go. Down 5.26%. There we go. I'm down 5.26%. Give everybody now a 1 minute clock. All right. Here we go. Mr. Carl Scott is down 1.86. He's the winner so far. Someone tell Robbie you can trade pre, post, and it depends what brokerage you've got. Up 0.02%. Wow. Is Bill going to win? I'm up 0.07. Market profit slightly up. Down 0.3. Market profit is winning. Walmart trade today. Oh, yes. Walmart trade today. Unbelievable. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Fantastic. Market profit is up 0.07. Congratulations. So let's congratulate Market Profit. He's up today for buying Walmart. We talked about it earlier. Walmart. Did you actually make any money on that? You must have bought it down here somewhere because it's down again today. You must have bought that at the right time then to be able to do that. Anyway. Congratulations to Market Profit. Very good. Thank you for your honest trades. Give him a thumbs up, round of applause and a cheer. There you go. Congratulations. There you go. Very, very well indeed. Congratulations. You from Amarito. You were on YouTube, Amarito. We're over on YouTube. We'd love to have you here, support you and help you any way we can. All right, we've got our cash giveaways every Friday. We did one this morning. Picked up 8 Tesla today. Want 12 more. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Right, let's have a look. Tesla 661 down all day today. Down 8% now on Tesla. Yeah. Right, that is it. It's a time to wrap it up. It's been a very, very hard day today. Thank you ever so much for everyone. I hope that's now cleared up the discussion with FIFO. First in, first out. You can change it on Robinhood. There's no default setting. It's going to come in a new update on the app, but it's not there yet. But if you make a trade throughout the day and you want to sell before the trade has settled, you have 2 working days on average. You can email them and you can say you want to sell a specific share, and you can fix it. So there you go. So that's good to hear. And we've learned now the extra risks involved with margin as well. So we're learning all the time. That's what this channel is about. It's real and honest. And there we go. And Amarito, you're still on Facebook. We can't, I keep telling you, we can't exchange any information with you on Facebook. It's over on, we're on YouTube right now. Let's get drunk. Weather is horrible here. Mr. Carl Scott, what Walmart has done for you? What Walmart has done for you? Selling your crypto, obviously your decision, but re-entering at a lower position when it comes to Bitcoin will benefit you later down the line. So that's what Paul B is saying. He's saying, and I get what he's saying, get out of it right now. I mean, he's not saying get out of it right now. I could take a $600 loss on Bitcoin, wait for it to fall to 20,000 and buy it back. He's absolutely right. That would be a very different prospect. But you have to sit it out then. One thing that people do with crypto or many other trades, they will go, okay, I've heard something, I'm not happy. They will sell, they will lose money, and then they'll buy back in higher up. That's the worst thing you could do. What if I sell out now at $600 loss, I have got to buy it at least $600 cheaper, if that makes sense in a roundabout way. Okay? So if I sell out today, I've got to wait until it goes down to 20,000 before I get in. Don't get in at 29. That's no good. So I will decide that over the weekend because I do need to reduce my risk and pay off some margin. Anyway, there we go. That's it from me. What a week. See you all back on Monday. Thank you very much for being here. And we lost Dasher again. We never got a chance to do her song. Never mind. She keeps coming in and out. She's a very busy lady, obviously, and we keep missing her. But that's it from me. Thank you ever so much, everyone who's been a part of the Day Trader family now since the beginning. We're coming up to our first birthday. Let me tell you when our first birthday is. June 27. It is just, where are we now? Yeah, nearly a month away now. Nearly a month away, our first anniversary, first birthday. It's going to be a very, very good day that day. So stick with us. We're here to the end. We're here forever. Have a good weekend. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Love to everybody. Can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? I've lost so much money today, and I was trying to explain everything to you. I didn't run my ads. Do me a favor. Let me give you this. Let me give you this. Let me see who does it. Let me see if anybody does it. Let me click on this and give you... Stay with me a sec. Give you... Which one should I do? Which one has got so many... Let me have a look. Which one should I do? Tesla. That'll do. All right. If you want to help me out, and for no cost whatsoever, here's the Tesla playlist. When I finish, here, click on that. Play through a playlist, because that way it will play 10 videos back to back. Each one will earn me 1 cent, and all you got to do is let it run. There you go. Click on a playlist. See everyone. Won't be here all next week. See everyone Won't be here all next week. Hopefully market goes green while I'm away. Take care, Fusion01. That's it from me. I've got to run. It's your birthday on June the 9th. Are you not going to be here for your birthday? We'll celebrate June the 9th, right? Won't be here all next week. But June the 9th you will be. Right, big day on June the 9th. There you go. Everyone, click on the playlist. I'll go and see now. I want to see all my Tesla views go up. And every video will earn me a cent. Let's get some money back. Help your mate out, the day trader. I didn't do any ads today. I deserve it. Take care of yourselves and each other.